It would help if I was on the right screen. And hello, welcome adventurers to Conan Exiles. I'm just gonna hurry through and make a character now, since we got kind of caught up on this part last time and never actually got into the gameplay. I'm gonna just hurry along here. Don't you have a learned voice?
Please.
I've made my character on here a million times. I know pretty much exactly what I'm looking for. Start off with, we go with the shaved head to rat tail. And let's make him brown hair. Eyebrows brown, but we're gonna make him a little more. Nah. There's good. Facial hair all looks terrible right now, but when it gets better, it will fix it. We'll get it. We'll get a better facial hair later. But for now, we'll go with this. This is something that I actually do in real life. The eyeshadow, I wanted to have some guy liner, like that. A little bit of guy liner. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then let's see, let's make that jaw a little more pronounced. Look in the chin. Bring in the cheeks. He's a little hungry. He's a hungry guy. Taller cheekbones. Nose is fine. That's a fine nose. Mouth is fine. Ears are dorky like all ears are. Let's tilt them in a little bit more so they're less pronounced dorkitude. Eyes, let's give him great big anime eyes. A little bit of an angle to him, not that way. There we go. And let's give him bright blue eyes. Body features. He's about yay tall. His physique, well, nudity I'm gonna put to partial. I don't normally play with partial because, well, I shouldn't actually even. Maximum nudity on this server is none, so it's whatever, it's fine. None is fine. No nudity in the game, which does ruin some of the aesthetic of this game, I'm not gonna lie. Because this game is supposed to be dark, brutal, and people basically don't care about breasts being exposed at this point in human life cycle. We don't care about it. It's not important. People don't generally have clothes. We're all broke as shit. Let's lower the physique a little bit. I like to be a little chubby. Not so. Hi guys. Alright, and then endowment. Well, I can't do anything with the endowment slider anyway, so here we go. Let's rename him Leon. Here hangs Leon Zingarian. Condemned to death in exile for crimes including villainy and rascality, spreading malicious rumors and blackmail. Any who remove this body, living or dead, from the cross will be flayed alive along with all members of their family. We don't get to see it happen, but Conan is the one who cuts us down off of the cross.
During the year of the Cobra, a prisoner captured by unknown means was transported into the exiled lands, crucified, and left to die for crimes that they may or may not have committed. Death comes swiftly on black wings, until fate intervenes.
Oh, yes, we do get to see it.
thirsty, dead man?
Yeah, kinda.
Shall I cut you down from that corpse tree?
I would appreciate that, sir.
It might kill you. You civilized men are soft. Your lives are not nailed to your spines.
Hello, Alondra. Welcome. Conan is saving us from the cross right now.
Where I come from, we kill our enemies in battle. We
Ow.
leave them in the desert to die like dogs.
I do hate dying like a dog.
So, you live again, dead man. This land does not love men. You are marked, and you cannot cross the ghost fence wearing that. It might have been kinder to leave you on the cross. Live, love, burn with life, slay and survive.
Hi.
We will meet again, dead man.
Okay, bye, thanks. Sir, there's a big old sandstorm coming. Sir, you're walking right in. Sir. Oh, that's gonna suck. You can make steel by combining steel fire with iron bars. Alright, here we are. Welcome to Conan Exiled. This is me. Hi, me. I am currently naked. We'll get to taking care of that soon. Ooh, big glowy rock.
Behold, bonded one, the very boundaries of civilization. Beyond the passage of our highways, lie the wild places of the world, where untamed savages make endless war upon each other. You cannot pass into the endless wastes enslaved. Your bonding prevents it. Return. Follow the road. Any road. All roads lead to the city.
There are a bunch of dead people here. And some stuff. What's in the stuff? Search for supplies completed. Take all. Eat and drink. Don't mind if I do. Gather plant fiber. I love plant fiber. I gained a level by picking the plants. Craft and wear clothing. Don't mind if I do. Let's start with pants. And some shoes. And then the torso. Alright. Clothes. I don't know how he managed to whip that up together just standing here in the desert, but hey, we did it. Is there anything else in here? There's a cage. This was a slaver's wagon. Ah, yes. The symbol of... Oops. Symbol of Set. The snake god of the Shemite people.
I am beaten, left to rot among the ruins of the past. There are others here, slaves, bandits and cannibals, exiles from lands I've never heard of. Some of them tried to scrape a life from the wasteland, scrabbling in the rocks and sand from their own place. I cannot go on. The life that I left behind haunts me. The sun with the glittering spires, Belarus, forever denied me. The smell of my daughter's hair. I will pass the ghost fence, and this cursed land will finally end me. To whoever reads this note, I leave the last of my water and this message. Stranger, you have my pity. You do not know how cursed you truly are.
Well, that was depressing. Let's spend some attribute points and learn some stuff. Let's get grit, because this is my stamina pool. For me, the most important thing. Search for more survivors. I like how bouncy my hair is. Another thing that I really like about this game is you can just climb stuff. You can climb anything. As long as you got the stamina, you can climb most anything. Oh man, my back is showing through the ripped clothing. That's kind of new. What is that? Yeah, you better run. Oh, there's a dead guy up there. You better run. There's a dead guy down here.
Gods curse this sandstorm. We were forced to take refuge before the wind scoured the skin from our faces. There is something in the storm. Beasts. We hear the skittering of their paws outside the ruins, and their howls mingled with the screaming winds. The men are scared. I've put them to work crafting rudimentary weapons and torches from the loose stones and rough plants that dot this place. I've yet to meet a beast that liked fire, or the bite of the axe.
Can't search her. Nothing going on here, huh? That's too bad, because she's new. Alright. So from that note, we got the clue that we can gather up some rocks and make some rudimentary weapons. Okay, now we need some branches. There's plenty of dead branches here in this desert for some reason. Craft a stone pick. Ta-da! Just like that, we're playing Minecraft. Harvest stone with your stone pick. Craft a stone weapon. First, we have to learn how. Okay, so I've got the stone, but I need 5 more branches. Wait, did it not do the thing when you did the faces? Did it not make them fly around? Is that broken? Let me test it. Oh, there they go. It works. There's a great big statue over there. First, let's get these branches and make our stone weapon. Organize my inventory a little bit so things are where I'm used to them being. We don't need the journal or the note. Okay. Craft a bedroll. Bedrolls designate a respawn point in case you perish while adventuring. Yo, somebody camped here.
When my father died, I knew they would be coming for me. It was only a matter of time. What I didn't expect was this. To be crucified and left to rot on the edge of a wasteland that I have never seen before. It makes sense to me that the cowardly fools that they sent to do the job would not have the courage to kill me. They are mongrels, the cast-off bloodlines of slaves and commoners, and such as they do not dare to spill royal blood. Instead, I was bound hand, foot, and mouth, and smuggled out to God's nowhere.
God's nowhere.
Left me for the vultures, but I was rescued by a man.
So was I.
Such a man.
He was.
Lean-limbed and bronze-skinned. I have never seen his like in the cities of Shem.
I too have never seen his like.
As I hung from the cross, and his icy blue stare was a challenge, did I dare to live? Now I crouch at the edge of this wasteland, once a daughter of princes, now a nameless exile in an unfamiliar land. The shaft of the double-bladed axe that he gave me is a comforting weight in my hands. The answer is yes. I will live.
Good for you, princess. Alright, craft a bedroll. What do we need? Twine, branches, and plant fiber. And some more branches. Branches, branches, branches. That is a huge turtle. That is an even huger turtle. Hello, giant turtle. Okay then. Giant statues. Smoke. Okay, let's put down this bedroll like the game wants me to do first. Yay, we now have a save game spot, basically. Slay an enemy. Ah, not an enemy.
Another new one, eh? I could smell it on you. Veterans tend to smell just a little more like despair. I'm Arcos.
Hi, Arcos.
Once a sailor, now a wanderer. You didn't think you were the only one, did you? You should go up north. There's whole cities of exiles up there.
I am Leon, also a wanderer and adventurer.
In the beginning, there were only a few of us. But now, it seems like fresh-faced fools are showing up every week. Not all of them are as friendly as I am, mind you. Watch your step. There are a lot of desperate people out there.
Good, because I need to slay an enemy.
Bracelets. You can't remove them. Saw one fool cut his arm clean off trying to get rid of it. He bled to death right there in the sand. Nasty business. Leave it on. You'll start to hear the voices soon enough, and you'll start seeing the ghosts. I don't think the voices are for us. Not for us here and now. I think they were talking to somebody else, back then. Wherever it was. Whenever it was. Those pillars keep us confined here. Some call it the curse wall or the ghost fence or just the boundary. Doesn't really
Not
matter.
the ghost. Ah, did you see it on the screen? Ah, that was cool.
Had to be careful not to cross it, of course. Once to the north, I saw a few people on the other side, wearing bracelets just like ours, with gems of amber. Makes you wonder. I'm no scholar, but I met a few pass through. They all have mad theories about what the runes scattered around here are. The Myriads, Giant Kings, Kari, Velusian Serpent Men. Do those names mean anything to you?
They all mean something to me.
It's my experience that many other minds in the past get eaten by crocodiles in the present. In the beginning, there were only a few of us. But now, it seems like fresh-faced fools are showing up every week. Not all
Ah,
of them
he's
are
repeating himself now.
designed.
Okay. So we'll learn the emote polite clap from him.
There are a lot of desperate people out there.
Celebrate. No. Expression. No. Greet with a polite clap? That would be silly. Conversation. Polite clap. Alright, I'm off to slay an enemy. Let's get a good look at these statues real quick. They are not human. That is not a human statue. They're ginormical. Yeah, the bouncy hair's fun. Bumbada 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 bumbada. Right, but I require an enemy. There we go. Hello, Mother. Welcome to Conan Exiles. Uh-oh. Get my stamina, get my stamina, get my stamina. Oof. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away now. Yeah. He dropped a big old pike for me and some food. Not interested in arrows. Not interested in arrows. I am not an archer in this game. Beyond Birth Giver. Very fitting for this world. Let's just stick. Alright, create rough wraps. I need more plant fiber. Seem to need plant fiber for like everything. I'm a little hurt, so having these won't be bad. Wrap ourselves in bandage. Harvest meat from a corpse. Harvesting corpses with tools will yield raw meat and hide that you can use for cooking food and tanning. Some corpses may have items in the inventory for you to take. Corpses remain in the world for 30 minutes before they vanish. Now, had we the desire to do so, we could be the cannibal types and cut these people up and cook their meat and eat it up yum. But I'm not that type. I am not such a one. Not today. But there are parts of certain religions in the game where doing such is actually a bonus for you. Like if you're a worshiper of Yogg. Big old crocodile. Big trick for the combat in this game is mostly just keep moving. Keep moving. If you can't be hitting, be moving. Okay, so now we've got this dead crocodile. What we don't have is a decent tool for getting any meat off of him. So let's make a stone hatchet. There we go. There's some feral flesh, some bones, and some teeth. A little bit of everything off of him. Refill your water skin. I can do that. We're right here by the water. Alright. So, along this river, we've got this that grows here. Some aloe. Aloe is good stuff. Because with aloe, you can make a decent little healing potion. Takes time to make things, but I can just kind of walk off and do stuff while it's making. I don't have to sit there and wait for it, so that's nice. As we've been digging through the bushes to get plant fiber, we're also finding handfuls of insects. We can eat them, but they're not worth eating, really. Let's get us some big old turtle meat. Ooh, he got me good. Step back, let my stamina come back, and there we go again. I got us some savory flesh, some hide, and some more bones. Unlock primitive cook knowledge. Unlock primitive cook knowledge from the knowledge menu. And craft a campfire from your inventory. So first we gotta come in here. Survival. This is the primitive cook. Ta-da. Quick and easy. Now in order to build a campfire, we need more branches. Of course we need more branches. Branches and plant fiber, and branches and plant fiber. Something was roaring at me. Roaring. Oh, he's sleeping. It's a sleepy turtle. It was okay. We'll leave him alone. Now these guys, these big turtles, do have these big turtle nests with great big eggs in them. I'm not going to touch it because they'll all attack me at the moment that I do. Oop, we got people up ahead. Stealth attack. Ooh, that guy got me with a stealth attack. Fatality.
Supposed to be like this.
Oh, we cut off somebody's head during that fight. He wasn't using it. Alright, now let's find ourselves a nice spot to set up a camp. Just a quiet little camp. Right there at the edge of the water looks good to me. What are those? Mutated little implings. The other one ran off to go fight with the turtles, it looks like. Let's harvest up this imp guy. feral flesh, and a volatile gland. Volatile gland. A bizarre gland that can be used to make explosives. More info. Harvested from the corpse of a degenerate, imp-like creature found in the Exiled lands, this gland is a key component for making demon fire orbs. The mechanism by which these creatures cause themselves to explode is not well understood, though scholars in other lands have reported similar incidents with frogs and ants. Most, however, simply agree that the explosions are sorcerous in nature and leave it at that. Medusa's not here to give you the stare, so I will have to do it. Boom! Alright, my campfire. Did I make one? Yes. Alright, now of course we need fire, wood for the fire. Imp guy saw me? Imp guy saw me. This one's a little bigger than the other guy. Hide and feral flesh.
It's David Boney.
Alright, so let's put the meat that I've gotten so far onto the fire. He is dead. Start the fire up, and then we wait for it to cook. You see in the bottom right corner how it's taking... There's a little bar that fills up on the one to show how long that's going to take to cook. So we don't have to stay here and wait for it all to cook, but we have to cook raw meat. We cooked some. We got shredded roast out of it. I put that in my pocket. Counts it. Eat a cooked meal. Yum. Survivor journey complete. Now we go over here to journeys. Claim our reward for it. We got a box of supply materials. Next level is survival shelter. Constructing a shelter requires basic materials and the knowledge of how to work them. So let's take on that journey. So now we need to unlock the apprentice mason knowledge. Quick and easy. Use your hatchet to cut down a tree. I've done that once, but we'll do it again. You got to do the steps in order. You can't have already done it before. Now, craft a construction hammer. One of these. I need twine. And I only have enough plant fiber to make 5. Construction hammer. Build a foundation. We don't want to build our house on this. This is too blah. Let's find somewhere nice. Take all of this back. Ooh, fancy broken bridge up ahead. Got another group of guys over here to fight. Let me level up a bit. There we go. More stamina and some more strength. Now I don't run out of breath quite as fast, and I hit a little harder. Oh, you already got a little hurt fighting something else, huh? He dropped a stone cleaver, which is good for gathering meat but it's not necessary. I'm going to leave it because we do only have a certain amount of weight that we can carry at any given time. So I don't want to bog myself down with things that I don't need. So like I can use my hatchet to gather meat. If I use the butcher's cleaver, I would get more per cut. Which would be a bigger deal if I was out hunting for myself and people that I was also playing the game with. But since it's just me, I get plenty of food. Another level. More strength. More bad guys. Oh, a lot more. There's another dude over there. Oh, this one has a name. Roskrana O the Dells. A builder. Well, sadly, I have to kill her.
Taste death.
Oh, they want to go play with something else? I can come in and take advantage of this. Nah, I don't think I'll be tasting any death today. Thank you. Alright. Is there anything cool around your guys' fire? Any kind of a treasure box or anything? Answer is no. Moving on. So we got this beautiful broken bridge here. I'm going to set up a little residence right here under this bit. This feels like a good spot to have a residence. Cycle build mode. Increase the height a bit. There we go. And place. I don't have enough stone. Of course I don't. Gonna take a moment and just weigh myself down with stone and wood so that we can get this build done pretty much all at once. Much like Green Hell, you spend a lot of time cutting down trees, gathering sticks and such. Unlike Green Hell, there's no crunchy fat nut. You know what? Setting up a house here does leave us kind of close to these guys. Maybe I don't want it to be directly here. Maybe we'll go down the beach a little bit. There's a guy standing alone. He thinks he's something tough. Fighting a crocodile. Killing a crocodile. Alright, Tuffy. Let's see what you got. Well, he is something tough. Ulrich the Beast. Nah, he ain't nothing. He ain't nothing. Ooh, let's make that island our home. Okay. Woo! I don't think that that crocodile is actually capable of getting you, but that was a fun little jump scare they added in there. Wow. Now I'm going to let you all in on a little secret. I've been reacting to things as if it was my first time seeing it. But the truth is, I've played this game a bajillion times. The reason I say that is because I have bought so many different things to be able to build with. We don't have to build, even at the early level like this, I don't have to build with this particular material. This is sandstone. Sandstone's easy enough. And it probably will be what I use here. But I have other options. Most of these I won't be able to use just yet. Like the Aesir stuff here. This is one of my favorite building types. But it's going to be a while before we get to that. Flotsam I could do. Flotsam uses more wood than it does stone. Sandstone uses more stone than it does wood. At the moment I have more stone than I do wood, so we'll probably use the sandstone. Vannier Cabin. This is what I just recently bought. And so I'm really looking forward to being able to build with this. But this is like level... I think you have to be level 40 before you can even access any of this stuff. Because I have to be able to make hardened brick, shaped wood, and steel reinforcement. I'm not even making... Steel reinforcement is basically a steel nail, right? I'm not even making iron stuff yet. We're going to be a while before we get to this. But it looks so freaking cool. I'm excited. So for now, we'll do sandstone. Elevate it off the ground a bit. And place. And I gotta cut down some more trees here, because they are in my way. I will be continuing to act like everything is new from here on going forward, just because it's an easy way to draw people's attention to things and keeps it lively and fresh feeling. But the truth is, I've seen all this a million times. I shouldn't say all of it. There is a new dungeon now. So there is new stuff. I am excited about certain things that are coming up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we are out of stone already. Oops, what did that give me? That gave me wood and plant fiber. Okay. Not quite what I need, but I will need it. Now I am doing quite a bit of work for this one, even though this is not our forever home. Our forever home will be something much, much later on, and I will put a lot of effort into it. I'm putting a decent amount of effort into this because it is going to be where we have a lot of our starter workshops. This is going to be a good little starter base for us. I say that, but I think I'm lying to you. This is just going to be a little, like, house that's here. We're going to definitely set up somewhere else, somewhere better for starters. But for now, build a wall. Build a door frame. Let's have the door facing Oh, the rest of the island here. Use the building piece picker. Okay, here I am. I wish to pick by pushing R3. Boom. Ta-da. Build more walls. Okay. Build a ceiling. Don't mind if I do. I actually kind of do mind if I do. I don't want it to be this short. It's fine. Build a door. I need twine. I have plenty of stuff to make twine though, so that's not a problem. Ta-da! Unlock the box maker knowledge. Access or place a wooden box. Now boxes are hidden under decorations and storage, which is an odd place for them, but that's fine. It took me way too long to find them, is what I'm saying. Store something. Alright, let's put our bugs in here. Ta-da! We have now created our survival shelter. Our next journey is warrior. Dodge. Okay. I can't. I'm over encumbered. Give me 1 second while I finish my house. This needs a window. This also needs a window. How do I break things again? Oh, it's been a long time since I played this game. There we go. I don't have stone already? Oh, man. So, there is a way to go into the settings and make it so that it's easier to get materials, because the price of things is not smart, honestly. And I might end up going in and changing that later on, but for now we're okay. Gotta repair my tools, they're about to break. Because they're one rock closer to the edge, and they're about to break. Okay. I wonder how much I really need to be able to finish what I'm trying to build. One wall costs 18 stone? That's crazy. We are over cucumbered, cannot run. So I'm kind of thinking about getting rid of the big chat box on the screen. Do we like the big chat box? Because we have the chat box on the right side, and the big chat box isn't necessary. I'm not gonna do it that way. I can't do it that way. It's gotta look nice. Ooh, so you see how that's yellow? Things have to have a certain amount of, because I can still read the box on the screen here. I have the chat over here just like everyone else does. Hello. So I can still read and communicate. The big thing with the box there is that it goes into the videos. So somebody who watches me on YouTube, if I'm trying to communicate with people on live, and I try to put the video over, it might not translate well because they won't be able to have the text unless I leave that up. But it also doesn't really look pretty on the YouTube videos. So maybe I'm okay without it. I don't know. So I'm asking for opinions. Stone. It's almost done. Ah, it's almost done. Should drop off some stuff so I'm not over cucumbered while I go get stone. I don't think I know how to make stairs yet. That's okay, we'll figure that out. I might even... Yeah, I can already unlock it, so it's not a problem. Let's drop off some of this meat. Let's drop off the wood. There we go. Now we can totally walk around. Yeah, it's kind of big, and it's taking up a lot of space on the screen for all the other fun things we could be doing, but it does kind of play in for, like, YouTube videos. I'm just not sure that I care about people on YouTube being able to watch the conversation, because I don't really think that I'm going to, like, create videos and shorts where it's going to be super important that I'm having a conversation and want to copy that, right? I mean, I guess there can be times, but for the most part, I'd want my video to capture what's happening in the game. I don't know. Stuff to think about. So I play a lot of survival games, and the problem is that they all have their own control scheme. And so I'm trying to push a button to pick up one thing, and it picks up everything. I'm like, no! That's not the button I want! No! That's not the button I want! Just give that one. There we go. And the stone, the pike that I'm not going to use. I got some putrid meat. I don't need to be carrying that around. Keep the bread and the grilled steak. All this other meat and bugs can stay here. Open the survival kit. This extra water skins can stay here. This feast can stay here. Healing wraps will come with me. Healing potion will come with me. Rasmus' journal does not matter. We will throw that away. Fiber bedroll will come with me. Plant fiber will come with me. Torch will come with me. Seeds will stay here. Ooh. Fiber bedroll will go stay here. Rawhide bedroll will come with me. And then bones and teeth there. Torch goes here. Meat goes there. Anything else in here I want to put away? I want to have my campfire in the house for cooking. You think you would like to see the screen without the big chat? Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm kind of leaning that way myself. It might be gone by next stream, everybody. It very well might be gone by next stream. I'll need to move my latest subscriber banner and everything over a bit to take up that space. But yeah, I'm thinking I think I don't want it anymore either. I think I don't want it anymore either. Oh, stairs. Let's make stairs before we run off. Beautiful. I don't have to shimmy into the door anymore. Alright. So, way of the warrior. Dodge. Kick. Craft a stone club. Boo, stone club. Boo. Branches and stone. Let's go get some. Club is not my weapon. Is it hard to change it back if you decide to bring it back? No, it's actually super simple. Yeah, we'll probably try it. We'll try it. We'll try it. We'll decide how we feel about it. Before I had my actual setup like this, I didn't have the text box on the side. So I did actually really want to have this chat box. And I was never able to have the chat box while I was streaming just from the PlayStation. But now that I have my graphics capture card, my video capture card, I can just type and everything. It's all on screen for me. I don't need that like I wanted to have it before. So yeah. I think we'll do that, everybody. Oh, I'm gonna go fight this guy because I get distracted. Oh, this one's a chick. You there, female warrior. Challenge me. Oh gosh. Inika of Samaria. Oh gosh, she's beating me up. Woo, that was kind of close, actually. Ran out of stamina at a good time. Alright, branches. 3, 4, 5. Do I have the stone? Have the stone. Let's make the stupid club. Now, I will say that one of the things that I enjoy about this game is that every weapon has its own fight style. So, like, this is the one-handed sword. Very specific one-handed sword. There is another one-handed sword, the short sword, but this is like your fencer's weapon, right? It's got this long thrusting lunge. It's got up-close slashes, spinnies, and swappy-doos. Okay, so it goes light, 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 light. Heavy, 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 heavy. And a big part of the game is figuring out what combos work best for you in the certain situation. So I like to start my fight usually with the long reaching thrust so that I can kind of get the first hit in. Go first hit, then up close slash, slash, heavy. The heavy will usually knock them down. Or I go stab, quick slash, spinny slash, weaker slash to keep them close. The spinny slash with a sword puts cripple on your opponent, which temporarily makes it so that they cannot run. They walk at a slower pace than normal. The club has its own thing. Is where the sword cripples, the club does shield smash. So if I was fighting somebody with a shield, the club will actually damage the shield more than any other weapon does. That's heavy, 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 heavy. Then light, 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 light. Now I just need to target lock an enemy and then probably kill it. Oh, maybe we'll stay here longer after all because there is iron here. There is iron here. We'll worry about that at a later date. If that's an iron ore, we'll get that later. Stuff in Conan takes a very long time to respawn. And then if you build on top of it, it won't respawn at all. So you gotta be kind of selective with things. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them that I have to fight with this stupid club. Let me level up. little more strength. Okay, switch back to the sword. Switch back to the sword. Oh, that red turtle is mean. My health is so low. Okay. I just gotta give it some distance. Chug a potion. There we go. There we go. That's much better. Much better. Oh! And that should surprise no one. I'm definitely more of a swords guy than anything else in this game. Unlock the Defender knowledge. Oh, we got that shaleback's head. And this one's. We got 2 heads. If I were in a decorative mood, that would be helpful. But as it is for now, we'll just throw that away. Trash. Taking up my inventory. Alright. Defender. Defender. There it is. We just learned how to make some shields. And it wants me to craft a shield. It takes 24 bones or 16 wood for the wooden shield. There's also a shell shield, but we have to have an actual bench for that. So I think we'll stick with just the wood. Much easier to source. Alright, wooden shield. Now, everything that I just told you about how the sword fights gets changed up a little bit with the shield. Oh, you know what? I'm going to heal up real quick. Because the shield changes a couple of your heavy attacks to a shield bash. And the shield bash doesn't actually change up the property of the attack, because it still knocks them off their feet, but it also pushes them back. Which only really works with the human opponent, so it doesn't really work against, like, the giant turtles. Don't try to smack a giant turtle around with your shield too much. Oh, Alondra was talking about the ghosts. And she was like, not the ghosts. We actually have a ghost sighting right over here. Where are you guys? Come on out. Come on out. There they are. Ophirian Journal number 3. So we are not reading these in order. We're reading them as we find them, and this was the first one we found. It has proven wise to travel together. My companion has crafted a crude stone sword, one which he applied to great strength to an aggressive crocodile. I cowered in fear when the monster attacked, and I'm thankful to my companion for both the protection and the sustenance the flesh of the beast provided. Tasted like chicken. We've decided to venture further north, following the river. My companion has taken an interest in the black walls of the ruined city. I am less enthusiastic about the prospects of a safe haven there. Can we see the walls from here? I wanted to show you the walls. We got one of these talking totems.
Slave, Warmaker Clael has ordered the sealing of the borders, including the destruction of the bridge. This is to discourage your treacherous kin from entering our lands. For hundreds of years, we have patiently welcomed your people into our lands, and our kindness was repaid with war. No more, bonded one. You will break the bridge, and as you do, think about the consequences of betrayal. Think about what your people have done to you.
Okay. So the one guy that we talked to warned us about hearing voices, and also mentioned that the words aren't really for us. They're for someone else, somewhere else, somewhen else. So this is a marker telling us about a deed from the past.
Slave, Warmaker Clael has ordered the sealing of the borders, including the destruction of the bridge. This is to discourage your treacherous kin from entering our lands. For hundreds of years, we have patiently welcomed your people into our lands, and our kindness was repaid with war. No more, bonded one. You will break the bridge, and as you do, think about the consequences of betrayal. Think about what your people have done to you.
Okay. So from that we can infer that humans came to this land before at some point to meet something else that already lived here. They were welcomed with open arms at first, but then humanity brought war, as we often do. That's when they started enslaving people. And then the human slaves were forced to break this bridge as a means of trying to deter people from coming. Because the first marker that we found, which is on the other side of the bridge way out in the desert, told us to follow the roads to the city. So that marker was older than the marker that we just found. Campfire. That actually startled me. Oh no, it's healthy. This is going to be a bit of a whack. This guy's going to take some hits. Come on, I need to block an attack. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. There we go. Unlock the bruiser knowledge. We'll get to that. Promise. Uh-oh. Oh, he's almost at half health. Oh, broke my sword. Quick, fix the sword, fix the sword. Fix it faster. Okay. There we go. We just had to fight him all day. That's okay. And he's made of stone, so we'll use our pick. Stone and blood crystals. Your stomach hurts. Oh, I'm hungry. That's why I brought food.
Stay your hand, stranger. Come, look into the pit. The Lord of empty abodes awaits therein. I am his shaman, Nuno. Your coming was revealed to me in the whispering of a bat's wings. You are lost, seeking guidance, yes? Sometimes the whispers are silent. My lord grows distant. I weep alone in the desert. But there is a cure. The smoke of the lotus, it deafens the world, and so that the whisper of Yog becomes a roaring shout. And the visions, they reveal to me the will of Yog. If you need guidance, inhale the lotus. The path will become clear.
I don't think I'm going to resort to visions and drugs, but I appreciate the advice.
The paths revealed to you by the lotus will not always be simple. Every opportunity is a test, and every test requires strength and an indomitable will. You cannot simply wander into darkness and expect to conquer. You will need to prepare, build yourself up, and find the other lotus. They bloom in other places and have many colors. I have a feeling, my friend, that you are going to taste it all before.
Don't know about that. What else you got?
My heart has a question. Do you know the Lord of Empty Abodes?
I do know him.
Through the flesh of your kind. He hungers to know more. All flesh is knowledge. Every savory thought. Bring us knowledge of others. Yog is generous. We are exiled without conviction. Our crimes are of no moment. My crime was my belief. What matter the age of the flesh that my Lord consumes? Does the Lord of Empty Abodes make a distinction between flesh in the womb and flesh outside of it? Now my tribe walks without a shaman, and I seek the pure flesh to feed my God.
That's terrifying.
My Lord whispers to me of this place. He walked here in ages past. Here, there was a banquet of flesh for his pleasure. And kings called upon his wisdom. It is men who destroyed that age of abundance. Yog urges us to seek atonement. The flesh we bring is an atonement. Association of past sins.
So this is why I don't work with Yog. Now, for anybody who's familiar with H.P. Lovecraft, the author of the Conan stories actually worked with H.P. Lovecraft. Yog is one of H.P. Lovecraft's elder gods, like Cthulhu.
You are lost. Seeking
I believe he's
guidance,
repeating himself now.
Sometimes the whispers
Okay,
are
let's learn our emote,
silent. My Lord,
and we'll go ahead and learn the religion of Yog. Why not? Alright, moving on, Nunu. Thank you for this absolutely terrifying conversation, and for letting me share your fire throughout the night. I mean, for a cannibal, he's a pretty nice guy. Look at that big old tower in the distance. Oh, we got hyenas. Gotta dance around them a little bit. Oh no. Oh no. This isn't working out well. Dance around them a bit. Dance around them a bit. Hyenas are fast. I can't outrun them if I tried to escape. Okay. We're okay. Woo! That was kind of close. Alright. Medical bandages. And then if we harvest the hyena, we get hyena pelt as well as feral flesh. And I accidentally took that one's head. Which is fine. Oh, we should unlock the bruiser knowledge. Do our journey steps. Bruiser. Teaches us stone maul, stone pike, and two-handed stone sword. Craft a stone pike. I don't want to craft the stone pike and waste all my stuff on this. Ugh, and it did use all my stone. Now this weapon is a two-handed weapon. No shield with this weapon. Now, one-on-one, the pike is a pretty good weapon. You can just kind of keep poking them and keep them back. But it doesn't have the big sweeping attacks that I get with my sword to be able to take on 3 guys at once. And since I'm alone, that's kind of important to me. Oh, we're getting thirsty now. There we go. Quick little hunt of this gazelle. Ouch. Sweet. Whoa. Wait, how much did I turn? Oh, okay, okay. This is not a very impressive cave. But if the sandstorm happens, we can run in here and see on the top left there how it says shelter. That little symbol is fully white. That means we would be fully protected. Versus if we're standing here, you can see that the roof is not on the symbol. Oh, actually you can't see it because the chat box is in the way. Yeah, we're definitely thinking about getting rid of that chat box. We're definitely thinking of getting rid of that chat box. I think it has its place. I think in some games it's really pretty helpful. But yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards getting rid of the chat box. Now, I'm just kind of running around to show you guys the world a bit. There's so much cool stuff. I really want you guys to see the wall. Here it is. Because those The journal from the ghosts was talking about this. The black walls that lead into the ruined city. That's what those are. Well, it couldn't reach me, huh, hyena? It's a wing and a miss, but that's okay. Big ol' emu! Colored like a peacock. Emu cock. A Pimu. Now this guy, if we harvest from him, whoops. Where's my feathers? Oh, he's supposed to give me feathers. I think I've used the wrong tool to get the feathers. I think I need my skinning knife to get feathers. We just got all the same stuff. Meat, bones, hide. Which is all good stuff. But I wanted to get feathers. Yeah. We're not going to go into the ruined city. We're not ready. We're not ready for that. I need a real weapon before we do that. Speaking of, though, let's go ahead and complete our journey for the warrior, which will reward us with brawler hand wraps. It doesn't actually give us the item. It gives us the recipe to make said item. Alright, let's get back to our little house. Your heart will be eaten. Who's shouting that? Oh, she is. A ritualist. She's being attacked by that hyena. I will deal with this hyena.
Yog will have your soul.
Now she's gonna come at me with that big old hammer. Oh, she dropped all sorts of stuff. She dropped her big old hammer, which is not a thing I'm interested in. The Dafari Speaker Mask, a ritual mask used by Dafari Shaman to see the dead. A Yogite Watcher Mask says the same thing, but only one of them is hollowed. So the other is more of a light armor, because this one is an actual ritual item. And actually has a higher armor value to it. This one is 8. This one is 18. I'm not going to keep either of these, but I'll show you what they look like. The wristbands I'll keep. Heck yeah. But I'll show you what these look like. Terrifying with the jagged, sharp teeth. Still jagged, sharper teeth, but less terrifying. More about the eyes being open because it's the Watcher Mask. The Speaker Mask, big mouth. Watcher Mask, big eyes. So these sandals that we're wearing, that we made from just grass, are a singular armor. 1. That's not much. The Defari skin graves, which are made from skin, are basically anklets that have a little bit more armor to them, plus a strength weapon damage bonus of 3. You like the masks? There are more masks and helmets in the game. I'm not going to wear either of these ones, but I thought you'd want to see them. We will wear the anklets for the extra armor and the extra damage. I'm about to go fight those guys, and my food is running out again. And heal. Gotta wait until I'm done doing this. Okay. Want my healing potion on my hot bar so that I can get to it. Ooh. I bet it won't let me open this right now. No, I can't open this. And we got another mask. This is Nunu's mask. And a taxidermied kudo. And some gruel. And a stone skinning knife. This was actually a pretty decent find. Okay, so this mask, you can't see it because the text box is in the way. Let me see if I can move it down here to the bottom corner here. Okay. So if you look at the icons for these two masks, this one has like a purple border around it, just on the corners of the icon. That means it's an elite mask. The other is a more common mask. They do the same amount of armor, but the elite one will also give me a 40 health points bonus if I wear it. And look, we're Nunu, the guy who was just talking to us about the Lord of Empty Abodes and all the stuff. I don't like it. I'm not a mask guy. It's not for me. Oh, that guy's an archer. Stay behind this little fence. Take his weird sword, because even though it's weird, it does actually do a bit more damage than mine. Only a bit, but still, I'll take what I can. And they like to decorate with skulls and bones and cool stuff like that. This one even dropped a tattoo that we could apply to ourselves. Well, not a tattoo, but a war paint. I'm not going to put it on because you have to have a right outfit or die to remove it. And I mean die as in perish, not a coloring. And I'm not interested in losing. I don't lose. I don't die. But I really don't like the way that tattoo looks. So we'll get to looking at tattoos much later on when we have the option to really change them in and out.
By the old serpent invaders!
Yo, she has way too much health for being just a bearer. Whoa, she's gonna take forever to kill. I'm gonna let her follow me over here, away from everybody else. The archer is looking at me. Oh, that archer got me in the leg. Oh no! Lay down while I switch back to my other sword. Ah, ha, ha. Of course she had an iron mace. I hate the clubs. I hate them. But this one's iron, which means it does so much more damage. So I have to use it. It would be dumb not to right now. Because now I wreck these guys so fast. Oh. Now the game does have a glitch sometimes where the body will just kind of vanish if you don't look at it. So he's still here, but he's invisible. Oh, he had some bone broth soup. Under the delicious broth is something that was recently human. We're going to go ahead and ditch that. We're not going to have that. And his loincloth is actually better armor than my pants. But I'm so not a loincloth guy. This guy has an impaled skull I can decorate my house with, though. I will take that. They're weighed down. So I want to drop some of the things that are a little easier to come by. Jamie, hello, welcome. Welcome to Conan Exiles, a game that I know that you've never once played before in your entire life. Ooh, here's a box. Found a dictionary. Language dictionary Pictish. Reading that, we've now learned Pictish, which really doesn't do anything for us playing single player, but there is the ability to write notes in this game. And if you were to write a note in another language, if somebody didn't know that language, then they wouldn't be able to read it. Medusa, hello, my wife. Salted berries. All right, something of theirs I can eat that's not made from people. Who's yelling? Who's yelling at me? Where's the yeller? There she is. I will hydrate. Ooh, wait. Is that a hyena? Taxidermy hyena. I'm taking that. I'll drop the other guy. I don't even care about that. Taxidermy hyena actually means something to me. I've fought those. Magipers. Both of my mods showed up at the same time. I'm going to give you guys some smile faces. Because they float on the screen.
Don't you that nut? Put it in my face.
Oh, she almost killed me. She almost killed me just like that. Woo! I don't have much in way of healing right now. I'm unprepared. I didn't actually want to come all this way. Jamie, that's how much you've been missing that you don't know about the crunchy fat nut? Okay, so we got a new weapon in here. This is the severed arm. It does 11 damage. My club, my iron club, does 18. The severed arm does more damage than my sword, you guys. Oh no, I just ate raw food. Oh, stupid buttons. Excuse me. So now we're dealing with food poisoning, which I don't think is going to kill me, but it's definitely going to try. Oh, well, he's actually brand new. That is me, the adventurer. Hello. And if you notice when I talk, his eyes light up. I'm not going to use this severed arm as a weapon. It's funny, but it's not me. Algar's Overlook. Learned Khitan Dance. Learning how to dance from ghosts. Okay, we gotta drop some stuff. Overburdened. I'm not gonna use these masks. I've showed them to you, we're getting rid of them. I'm not gonna use the severed arm, I showed it to you, I'm getting rid of it. That reduced so much weight. We were able to get around so much better now. Now, this whole spot over here is a whole thing. Up there, that's a pillar radiating some evil smoke. I want to go touch that, but we're not going to do that yet. That will all be a later us thing when we have better gear, better weapons, Papa John's. This stream is not sponsored in any way by Papa John's, nor do I even actually like their pizza, but the commercial is funny and I had to make the reference. Shouldn't say that the commercial is funny, but it was funny to reference the commercial in this moment. Look how pretty this game is, though. Like, look at all these fish underwater. I've been talking about it with chat, and I think I'm going to get rid of the on-screen chat box. Oh, hi guy. I almost didn't see him. He didn't see me until it was too late. My iron club is already about to break. And I don't have the means to repair it yet. But that's okay, because I'm really not a club guy. If I have to not be a sword guy in this game, I'll be an axe guy. But club is really not me. I don't like to go clubbing. It is cool and takes up space. Yeah, I agree. And when I was streaming off of the PlayStation and I don't have access to the chat normally, it was good for that. But now that I have the chat on my screen here and I can type, I can say hi, like that. I don't. It's not necessary. It's just not necessary anymore. Hi. Okay, so let's see what we got for journeys. Oh, real life wants to get in the way of my playtime, you guys. Homesteader. Unlock the bed shaper knowledge. I will shape a bed. Bed shaper? Bed shaper. Place a bed and bind to it. Let's first make one. I need my building stuff. Yeah, I thought about that for the VODs as well, because the chat won't show up in the VODs, but at the same time, how many people are actually watching my VODs and communicate with to know what's going on in the chat? My VODs are really more for me to grab, to edit, to put to other media than to actually be on Twitch. And I think if you watch the VODs on the PC, that the chat shows up there too. I think. Need to make some twine before I can make a bed. I'd have the thing before you can make the thing. Yay, we have a bed. It doesn't look great. Like, it does not look comfortable. That is the least comfortable bed I've ever seen in my life. No blanket, no pillow. I don't even think that's a mattress. I think that's just like cloth on top of wood. But it's mine. And it serves as a save game location. Okay. So, unlock the torchbearer knowledge. First, we have to learn this basic torch one. Torch. Now torchbearer. There we go. Use a light source. Don't mind if I do. Shows you use my sleepy time comfort content for the night. Yay! I don't think I'm going to be on much longer either. I've got work tomorrow and should have been in bed, honestly, an hour ago. I never do that. I never go to bed when I should for the time, because if I did, I would never be able to play. Grab some sticks. My building hammer. I'm going to put a bracketed torch here next to the bed. Voila! Light! Light in my little cabin. We got this little view out the window here. We can see that person over there that wants to fight with the crocodile. I need to put wood on my campfire so that it's ready to cook. Let's get cooking with the meat that I got. Do I have any more? Nope. Okay. Wrong button! And then with that, we got a lot more light in here. And as I was saying before, I really love about this game that you can just kind of climb anywhere you want. This game prepared me for climbing peak because I can. Climb all the things. You gotta pay attention to your stamina or else you're gonna die. Let's see, let's put the shield away because I don't want it. I want to make the two-handed stone sword. It does 8 damage, which is only 10 less than the iron thing that we got. But it's ginormous. Look at that bad boy. Let's give it some swings. That was all light combos. Heavy combo time. Yeah. And then this one, where most weapons like this, you can do with this kick. This doesn't kick. This uses all your stamina in one big slash. It's as big as I am. Okay, I have these impaled skulls I want to decorate my place with. These. Let's put this one over here. Turn it so that it's facing outward.
It's David Boney.
I had to do it before anyone else got the joke out. I had to do it. Me. This one has no jaw. This one has a jaw. We got more meat in here to cook. And I got my taxidermied hyena. It's gonna go right in front of the bed like a little guard dog. Yeah. I'm doing way more decorating in here than I ever thought I would. I'll be honest. I was like, we're not going to really do anything with this place. Yeah, I've already decorated way too much for this spot. It's alright. It's okay. It's okay if we give this place a lot of love. We'll eventually be leaving it behind. That's totally fine. We're going to do like we did with Green Hell and have several homes throughout the land because the land is huge. Like throughout all of our game today, we started here, moved up this way, and then followed the river this way. And that's it. That's all we've seen of this game so far. There's still all of this up to this and over to over here. So much to see still. So much to do. There's the little oasis sort of a thing here. This is the ruined city that I showed you the wall of. What's all this over here? We'll find out later. What's all this up here? What's this cool thing? Wow. What's this little island that kind of looks like a baby? What's up with that? That isn't relevant to the story, by the way. I just think that it looks like a baby. I think it looks like a little curled up baby. And then over here in all this green, look at, there's something there, some kind of ruins. Lots more ruins over here. There's something going on right there on the coast there. Little like outpost type things along here. There's all sorts of stuff going on. We gotta go see it. We gotta go explore it. We gotta see all the things. So much to see. I love this game so much. And this isn't even our final form. And by that, I mean, look at that beard. That is a horrible design beard that they made. They put in a thing that will allow me to get a better beard. It's just going to be a while before we get to it. I have to learn sorcery first. Once we learn some sorcery, I can mold my face and make myself handsome. It's going to be a bit. It's going to be a while. Medusa's walking in here now, and she's got the tablet out, and I'm hearing myself on the tablet. There's a little bit of a delay. I sound like a dork. Alright, let's go fight these people again. They got a pike today. Syria the Mad. Ooh, she dropped her armor. Heavy pauldron. 140 armor. That is not a bad find. We will upgrade. Look at us. Nice. Now this game does have nudity option that I'm going to leave off for the sake of not wanting to get banned off of Twitch. I don't think that it would get me in trouble. And I do feel like it really brings immersion to the world, because in this era for humanity, the concept of needing to cover up, not really a thing. Civilization, barely a thing. But since I am streaming online and I want to stay on Twitch with no problems, I'm just not going to risk it. Boo, boo indeed. And Jamie knows, because Jamie has also played this game quite a bit. Jamie knows what the no nudity means we're leaving out. It's fine. It's totally fine. There are still some very, how should we put this? Erotic clothing? That will push the boundaries of what nudity is and is not. So... I'm still going to be safe about that too, though. It does set to mature rated video game when I put on that I'm playing Conan Exiles. So I think it'd be fine. I think what I would really need to do is go into my tags and turn on the sexual themes. And that would make it so that anybody who, you know, clicked to join in on my game to watch the game would have to see that first and accept that they were okay with it. You know what? Maybe I'll do that next time. Maybe I'll do that next time. I'll turn the nudity to partial, because that's all we're allowed in America on PlayStation. If I were playing on the PC, I could have full nudity option, which even I think is a bit much. But it is very immersive for the era of the setting. Anyway, with all of that said and everything figured out, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream here. We have Homesteader unlock the furniture maker knowledge. So we'll be getting into furniture the next time we play this game. And we will go out questing more because I will need to find... Thank you, thank you. We need to find the iron. We need to find good sources of iron. There's like piddly little bits around here. We're going to set up a base near some good iron. And we're going to get good weapons. We're going to get good armor. We're going to do all of the things. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so much fun. I love this game. I'm so excited to show it to you guys. I have other games that I love so much and I'm so excited to show you guys. Much older games. The Quest for Glory series. I kind of want to get into those next, but I think we'll stick with Conan Exiles for a hot minute. But I really do want to play these older games and show them off to you guys. Because the graphics are not fantastic, I'll admit. But what they did in those days compared to what has only recently been brought back for certain games is freaking amazing. Like being able to import your character. Mass Effect does this. Mass Effect lets you save your character from the game 1 and import them into game 2. Quest for Glory did that back when I was a kid. You would make your character, play through the game, save him with all of his stats, and move him into the next game. It's an awesome concept. More games should do this. Anyways, I'm ranting because I don't really want to leave. I really don't. But real life demands it. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. I hope you guys had fun. I definitely did. I'll see you next time. Bye.